first question's for you. Last year, the LHU offense really turned the corner under your leadership. A big reason is the other two guys standing next to you. Talk what you think is really going to help the offense keep that momentum going this season.
Well, you mentioned turning the corner. In reality, I felt like we just kind of got ourselves on the racetrack. So I think you're in a constant process of turning the corner and moving forward. So each day we want to show up and get a little bit better each day, make a little bit of improvement upon it. I think we went through the spring ball and we increased our efficiency, really targeted on cutting down the amount of times the ball was on the surface and also taking away decision-based turnovers. I think those are things that are extremely important for us to continue to be successful from an offensive standpoint. A couple of key target areas with the pace and tempo that we run, we've got to consistently be at 25 plus first downs in a game. If we're doing that, then we're going to increase our time of possession, the number of plays that we have the ball, and with the goal of getting to where we're at 90 plus plays in a game. We also need to do a better job of converting on third downs, being a little bit more consistent in those areas. Put a big focus on that in spring ball. The two guys here with Caleb and Malik, those two guys are definitely influential parts of what we do. But they have another group in front of them, 5 offensive linemen that are returning. That'll be juniors for us that I think will be very important in us continuing to grow as an offense.
Caleb, next question's for you. Hard to believe that you're coming into your last season. You've broken nearly every record a quarterback can break at Lock Haven University. What's the motivation for you this year, and what are you most excited about to lead the offense in 2016?
I'm looking forward to seeing all the guys back for camp, seeing us compete, seeing us get after it. I believe the best is yet to come, and you haven't seen what Lock Haven is ready for.
Malik, last year was certainly your breakout season as a running back. What excites you about the upcoming season?
Just the fact that all my big boys, my beef up front on the line, are coming back. And I got to really give all the credit to them. They've really been pushing and been in the weight room, really putting up big numbers and just ready to just go after it this year and even do even better than we did last year. So.
Coach, back to you, 2-part question. As you head into camp starting Saturday, what do you think maybe 1 or 2 biggest strengths in the team are? And on the second part of that, what do you think you need to see the biggest improvement in for this team to be successful in 2016?
Well, I think our biggest strengths come down to we're now in a position where we have some experienced personnel that have grown and understand what our systems are, and they're bought into the team identity. I think if we had to look at it from just a psychological development standpoint, we're now a program that truly believes in want to tempo us, which is our team identity. So they're very passionate about what they do. They're going to take a one more than approach every single day. You can take the opportunity to win that day, compete to win that day, and the next day you wake up and you think somebody did more than me yesterday, and today I have to do more than them. And having a great group of us guys that take a selfless approach to what they do. So each day they're working on training their weaknesses so their brothers aren't held accountable, and each day they're using their strengths to help their brothers be successful. So I think that's really the strength going into our season, is really we've developed that team identity. As far as things that we need to work on, we've got to continue to build that every day and work on those things that really bring team unity together and have a brotherhood of trust. In order to achieve results, we've got to be pretty clear in what we're doing. We're going to hold each other accountable to it, and we'll develop the support structure necessary for these guys to go out and be successful each Saturday. Right now our focus is preparation. To build confidence, it's a matter of preparation, so we want to invest in each day and give ourselves the opportunity to go into that first game and compete to be 1-0 at the end of the day. So right now that's what our focus is on.
Coach, last question. We talked about experience of this team, which is certainly a plus. We brought in a huge freshman class. Let's talk just quickly what you'd like to see out of that freshman group and what we can expect as Lock Haven football fans.
Well, we're in a position going into this year where both sides of football, we have a lot of returning players who have played in the system, understand it, and have the ability to be successful. But we needed to add depth to our program, and we needed to bring in guys that would push competition every single day. So when we look at our freshman class and a few transfers that we have coming in, I think we have a great young nucleus that we can depend upon to help us in some areas that were crucial areas. Our depth was an issue last year. We have a couple injuries at the end of the year. We were playing with guys who had minimal experience and ability-wise we weren't in a position to be successful at that time. The youth that we have coming into the program are very talented young guys, and it's our upper class's responsibilities to help develop and mentor and and lead those guys to understand who we are. So I think you're going to see a very exciting brand of football. We're going to be exciting both on offense and defense, and through our special teams. I think is one of the areas you'll see the biggest improvement is just total team speed that we have will allow our special teams to be much more competitive on a week in and week out basis.